This is a Fox News alert. We will never stop our nuclear test. That is the message coming from officials in the People's Republic of North Korea this morning. The rogue nation saying it will continue to develop its nuclear arsenal in the face of U.S. confrontation. So how should the Trump administration respond? Let's talk to Fox News military analyst, former Lieutenant Colonel Ollie North. Ollie, good morning to you.
Good to see you, Steve.
Pretty significant yesterday that the White House bust in all 100 senators. They were told that the threat is very grave and urgent as well. Is that what you're hearing?
Yes, in fact it is. And it's wise to have done everything that the Trump administration has done so far, because it's very clear that Kim Jong-un, the only fat man in Korea, is preparing to do another nuclear weapons test, which will be, by the way, their 6th since they agreed never to do it again.
Yeah.
So, look, it's one of the poorest countries on earth. Grass is a vegetable in North Korea. The dwarf in the Hermit Kingdom is preparing for this test, and he's the only fat man in the country.
Yeah.
And you think about, he's very paranoid. He's eliminated all of his possible opponents, at least as far as he's concerned. And this is a Democratic People's Republic Iran joint venture operation, Steve. What you got is nuclear weapons and ICBMs capable of delivering them being developed in a joint venture with Iranians. That's where the money's coming from.
And, Ollie, that is terrifying to us, but it's got to be terrifying to Kim Jong-un, the fact that all 100 senators went up to the White House yesterday, and the President of the United States is pretty good friends, he says, with the President of China.
Well, and that's a good sign. Look, the North Koreans not only have nuclear weapons and they're developing the means of delivering them, they also have a massive store of chemical and perhaps biological weapons. And so you have 10 million civilians in South Korea that are vulnerable right across the DMZ.
Ollie, the situation is dire. What does this president do?
This president needs to keep doing what he's doing, because the message is clear to the Chinese. He's reinforced our relationships with our allies in South Korea and Japan. He's deployed THAAD ballistic missile intercept batteries to both countries. The Carl Vinson is now in waters where it could strike targets in the People's Republic. What we need to do is hope that the Chinese, who are the only people with real leverage here, can convince Kim to stop, or, because they know all the players, they can go and tell somebody to take charge and replace him. We're not going to send a SEAL team into Pyongyang to lift the guy out and put him in a box.
We need China. All right. Ollie, thank you very much for your analysis. Expert, as always.